Um, okay, so we're going to just jump right in. This is the quarterly meeting of the Thicket of Diversity. It's July 9th, 2025. And we we have Dale Parrish and Randy Yoder in attendance. Um, we're missing quite a few people. That's okay. I don't think we have anything to vote on. So, oh, good. Bart's getting on. Okay, excellent. Okay. So shared the agenda at kind of at the last minute. I kept working on it, and I also shared. Hello, Bart. I
Hey,
shared
Bart.
the April minutes by email. So I don't know. Do you guys have any comments on the April minutes, or are we okay on that? Probably okay.
You're okay.
Okay, no comments. So we'll say accepted as read. And for the financials, Diane sent me the bank statement, and at this time we have $38,883. That was at the end of June in the TCEQ account, and we do have some funds committed. We have 7,507 that we can still pay for data management. It's supposed to go to Director of Thicket of Diversity, and really need somebody that knows how to do that, because there's things we can do to spice up our website. And anyway, so we keep talking about it, but we do have that money available. So look, LaRoche, let's see, Bruce is coming on. So let's see. So we have 38,883 available. And I'll talk about some of the committed funds for researchers when we get to the science committee. Um, and the TCEQ report, I do that every quarter and I file it, and it's always due after the BTA meeting. So that's how I remember to do it. Okay, so for the science committee, the leeches, okay, we have a problem. They were first paid $9,156, and this last quarter I sent them a certified letter, and I sent one certified letter to what looked like the head of the department, and I sent two letters, somebody to the grant department and then to the research, and I have no response. And at this time, their permit has expired. So I would recommend that we go ahead and send an invoice and ask for reimbursement of that money, because this goes back quite a while. This goes back to when Terry Looney was uh, director of Thicket of Diversity. So if that's okay with you guys, we'll send an invoice. Bruce, does that sound okay?
You muted, Bruce.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
This
I was trying to
this second,
trying to unmute it. Yeah, it sounds like the thing to do.
yeah. Okay, so we'll do the invoice.
Where
Um,
does that go to their university or to them, or where
it'll
are
go to
they?
the university. They were there through the university, and oh gosh, it's I have to get my folder. Um, the Museum of Natural Science. Um,
Sorry.
I have folders for each one. Let's see, Chinarella, LaRoche. Okay, it is Raleigh, North Carolina, and it's the
The museum.
Raleigh, North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences.
Okay. Hmm.
North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences. Okay, so LaRoche from Rice University is his tiger beetle research is completed, and we did leave the transportation open. Um, But again, we've got the problem of the Park Service and permit issues. So um, we may just let that sit a while, but probably we'll send a letter and close that out as well because the permit issue. And we have, if you recall, we had bees. This was Bennett from Sam Houston, and he did an addendum, and so he had some transportation money left, and he's really nice to work with. So I think I can write him a letter and ask him if we could go ahead and close that out because that was 2023. And if he wants, he can just redo another project, submit another project in other areas. So, because his permit's going to be expired as well. But I think I can send a letter to him, and that way these funds that we've been holding, we can just get it back in our pot. And
That happens sometimes where you can't spend, especially if it's specifically marked for something, you just can't spend it.
you
So
just and
if we
it's
get to take it back and give it to somebody else, that's good.
yeah. So it's
He'll probably be
transportation.
fine with that.
Yeah, transfer, and he knows, because last time I encouraged him to do a second one, so he was funded a second time. So
Mhm.
and he does really good work. So then the next one was Paul Tenorella, and boy, that worked out really well. He came, he rented the vehicle. Of course, I don't have the receipts yet. His assistant is actually his daughter, and the weather was very wet, so he had some issues, but he just seemed to be really thrilled with his collections, and so we adjusted. He had a permit from the Nature Conservancy and from the Big Thicket Natural Heritage Trust. And Ellen met him one day to get him into some of the trust property because it's kind of tricky and you have to get through the gate. And so he went to a number of different sites. And the date I was hoping that he would go to with you, Randy, he had a very productive day. And he also, on his own initiative, went by and introduced himself to the national park, to Andrew, and told them thank you for reviewing his permit, even though they said no. So I thought that was very commendable to make himself known and to do that. Um, so the other advantage of working in these places is he was able to collect, which there's uh, it's sticky collecting through the national park with all the vouchers. He'll still do vouchers and whatever you guys have to do with with labeling to put them in collections. He'll do all that. He's following the national park guidelines, and the properties the ones that the trust owns are planned to be donated to the preserve. So it's good to get these baseline studies. And so anyway, I think he's hoping to maybe find some new species. But he was very thrilled, and he said he took lots of pictures, but I haven't seen any yet, and I'm real anxious to, so I may call him or do a Zoom with him. Okay, so after he left and everything worked out well with him, and he made it back. Um, so Dr. Wooden with Mississippi State University called, and she's works with Dr. Jovan Hill. Uh-oh. Oh, let's see. Oh, that was Ellen. I can't. Sorry, I can't. Anyway, Dr. Wooden works with Dr. Jovan Hill, And Javon Hill was one of our early researchers on ants and grasshoppers. And we have a poster of his hanging in the FRS. And so she also is into aquatic beetles, but it looks like they want to file something, maybe, and I wish I knew what Andrew's interests were, but right now she was proposing some land beetles. She's an aquatic entomologist who specializes in wetlands mostly, and let's see, Corixdae. How do you Corixdae? So I'm not real sure. They haven't submitted anything yet, but they're interested. I don't know what our need is on inventory. I don't know if this would be something that would be, but she did say land beetles, rose beetles.
Corixidae. I can Google it.
Let's see.
It's a family name of something.
Soil beetles, rose beetles, leaf beetles, ground beetles. They like. Anyway, I think she's pretty flexible. She was trying to feel me out on what directions, what we needed, and I don't know what the preserve is interested in. I don't know if it really matters.
Just survey, especially if it's something that someone hasn't done already or recently or anything.
Okay.
It should be okay.
Okay, excellent.
Corixidae, I just looked up, and that's water boatman, so that's an aquatic
water
species.
boatman?
But I don't know if she's an aquatic entomologist, that would make sense. It's a water bug. But.
Yeah, that was her first thing, and then she came back and she said the ground beetles, and that would be Dr. Javon Hill would come back on that one, so that'd be kind of cool to have.
So we can look. I mean, we can look in the whatever inventory we have and see if anybody's done that. If you're curious about it, right?
Yeah, I think they probably have done that. So anyway, then I just Diane forwarded me another one from Mississippi State. No, she forwarded the print's so small on this. She forwarded me from, I don't know what CFANS means. University of Minnesota Twin Cities on behalf of CFANS, CFANS. And she wants to know about our RFP dates. And since she's University of Minnesota, she may have heard through Paul Tenorella about what we have and is checking out. So one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to write to the TCEQ and tell them that interest is picking up on inventory work, and see if they have any recommendations on what we can do to attract more money to our program.
College of Food, Agricultural, and Natural Resource Sciences at the University of Minnesota Twin Cities.
Okay.
CFANS is College of Food, Agricultural, and Natural Resource Sciences.
Okay, College of Food.
Let's see.
Natural Resource. Okay. All right.
I'll put it in the thing for you if I can.
Yeah, I got it. So I'll put that in the minutes. So the next thing I'm going to do is write a letter or email to TCQ and ask what we can do to try and get more funds so we can accommodate the research. Any suggestions? Anything else? We don't have any proposals submitted, but there's interest, so that's good. the Dr. Creech, Bruce, I'm sure you were able to go last night to the Science Cafe. You want to report on that?
Well, we had a very good turnout. We had, I think, over 35 people,
Excellent.
and he did an excellent job. And he wants to talk to us about children's or young adult program called Roots. It's about planting trees and getting the youth involved. And he's going to follow up with Diane on that.
Okay.
And do you know how Dr. Crete, how we got him?
No,
Catherine and I are SFA alumni, and we were up there one weekend with another couple that graduated with us from high school there, and Catherine, we all went to college there for some years. Uh, anyway, he was given a tour, and he's somebody that I've known for a long time, known of for a long
don't
time.
know.
He's kind of like a local celebrity in Nacogdoches when it
Mm-hmm.
comes to
Well, I'm
plants.
sure with the
And
garden, with
so we joined him on a tour. And after the tour, I told him who I was, and I said, I want you to come to Beaumont to do a science cafe. And he said, okay.
so wonderful,
Good, it was
wonderful,
a
That
good
easy.
presentation.
great. Well, I
But
hated.
he has a lot of information and he's very humorous.
Well, that's
Don't you agree, Randy?
I agree. Yeah.
okay.
We had a
Well,
heckler even in there, and
Yeah, he even had a heckler we had to deal
he
with.
had a guy. Yeah.
oh gosh. Well,
But
that's
Yeah,
we're
well,
pretty
wonderful.
Plant.
satisfied. We were able to walk away with a plant and
That's right.
oh yeah,
Calacasis.
and I did too.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I
that's
don't know what I'm,
wonderful. Well, I'm really thrilled, and I did get a little article. I did get, let's see, an article in the Silsby Bee, and we didn't have a whole lot of time, but I did get an article in the Silsby Bee that came out.
yeah, I saw
And
their email on that. I
yeah,
didn't see one in the last time we got one in the Enterprise too, but I did never see
yeah.
one.
I don't know who the contact is on the Enterprise anymore. Everything always changes with newspapers. But
You just normally it's not name associated, it's just opinions or editorials.
um, okay. So Phoebe continues to do a beautiful job with the bulletin, and let's see. Last time I had one on the little work that I've done with the Cub Scouts here was a historical walk, and I talk about the Big Thicket and TOD. And Fear to Hope, I have an invite for year 3. So that's another project I've been doing with the Cub Scouts on the cypress trees. So I'll probably do it again. Um, some of the partners, it was a little bit more technical this year, and they were supposed to file their results on the Google Drive. And so some people weren't quite as adept as using the Google Drive. So some of the partners, their work wasn't too good. But maybe with experience, it will improve. But it still was a great project, and our poster was presented at Newport News, and then I also created a PowerPoint video that was presented, and so I'll probably do it again next year. It's pretty cool to work with them. On data management, this is still open, the laptop and access and the Google Files ongoing need. I just stay so swamped with just trying to keep up with proposals and letters and um, anyway, so I'm just leaving that there. It's still an ongoing need. If we could get somebody that we could pay and spend that 7,500, that would be really great. So we need to
I,
just
I was actually gonna. I emailed you. I was gonna ask you about that. Um, and if this is a conflict of interest or wrong, just let me know. I think my daughter just finished her master's in English. She's getting ready to go off to grad school again in about a month, but she's got quite a bit of experience with statistics, and her undergrad was in psychology. So I don't know if you're interested in paying somebody for a month to just work on some of the organizing the data or whatever, but that
I would love it. I think we probably would have to ask the executive board to see how they would, you know, what they would, if they would approve
mhm.
that. Um, and I mean, this is the thing. If you don't spend it, we got to give it back. And this is
Did we ever make any headway on doing any? We've been talking about this for
so for
years.
years, for years,
I think
it's a
if this
whole.
will,
What I
if
have,
this,
Bruce, is Dale has me set up where I have a Google Drive access, and I've put
yeah,
all of the everything into this Google Drive, and things need to be cleaned up, and then
yeah.
we can do things. We
Yeah,
can write
I know, I
stories.
understand. We've been talking about this for years, and my only point is if we've got somebody that can kickstart it, even if it's for a month, or you say it'll be like
She's
full
working
30
a
days.
couple part-time jobs right now, but she's not working full-time, and she's going to leave again for school middle of toward the end of August.
Yeah,
But yeah, so she and I could probably give her some help because I'm not teaching right now. So if I could sort of
Uh-huh.
liaise
yeah,
maybe with Dale or whoever with who's got
yeah.
access to
Are
the
you,
data.
Mary Catherine, or are you at a place where you can just
Get,
get somebody started on?
I think so. I think
With
so. Yeah.
okay.
Uh, yeah, I would be.
I
So,
hadn't said anything to her about it yet, so I
uh-huh.
wanted to ask y'all about it first.
Okay. So let's see.
Surprise!
Well, Bruce,
He's not
I
She's
let's
doing
have
a
no
job.
idea, but
let's talk about it some more, and kind of how much, what the hourly rate, and figure that out, and I'll read through the
yeah,
guidelines again, and we'll see what kind of offer we could come up with her for her to
Okay.
help.
I
yeah.
think hourly is probably a good idea because then you can pay her for what she manages to get through and not worry about too much if we get so far and that's as much as she can do or something, then it
Right.
will be fair that way, I think, for the TOD. And if you need me to step off or something for a little while to not have a conflict of interest, I can do that.
Okay, yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
we would be paying her.
we would pay her.
Yeah, that's not I don't see a
No.
conflict of interest.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That'd be
Uh,
great.
but I think that'd be receptive if you can get it kickstarted, because this is something that you've been talking about for
And
years.
yeah, and even, I mean, there's so many potential stories that could be generated from this information too. So yeah, okay, so we will move forward on that. That would be fantastic. Um, the FRS,
But
yeah. Anything else?
that offer hadn't expired, has it? I mean, from the TCEQ, that
Oh
money
no,
is
no, it
designated.
has it has not expired, and I'll go through and look at the guidelines again. But see, I'm going to even be writing them a letter and asking for how to get more money. So we may even get more. So there's a percent
Yeah.
for every time we have a completed project, there's a percentage that is allowed for data management. So for every, and this is, we have built up this 7,500 from the different projects that we've completed. At one point,
Oh, okay.
at
That's how it
one,
accumulates.
yeah, at one point, Terry Looney took some money out. I can't remember. I think Mona took some money out. So, but it's been a long time.
Yeah.
But there's a percentage for each completed project. And
So that's money we have in the bank essentially, right? That needs to be
correct.
spent. Yeah.
That needs to
Yeah.
be spent. That needs to be spent. That'd be
And I
great.
think the reason it hadn't been spent is we've never had anybody.
We never couldn't, we tried, we almost did with Rice University. We almost had somebody and it didn't work out. But I did a job description and it was a summer person. Okay, so that'll be great. So I'll work on something on that. And the field research station, we had, since our last meeting, we had David Bizanson with the Nature Conservancy, and he was doing a conservation easement. We had Idalicia Swartfigger, Wilderness Volunteers. I don't know how many people stayed there, but they came through. Sean Benedict came through with a lot of people for a workshop, and I think there might have been some issues, but is everything all okay now, Bruce, with that big crowd?
I don't know about that.
Okay.
I think I think we had to follow up on some cleanup, and if that's what
Okay.
you're talking about,
Yeah, yeah, but
some
it's
muddy boots.
okay, being taken care of.
Yeah.
And then Paul Tinarella came through and left. I guess it was the 28th of June. So I assume the Brammer house has been cleaned since then. And then we have the BTA meeting is this Saturday, and we don't have anybody on the books. So it'd be nice to get some researchers there. Okay, for new business, we have BTA coming up, and I'll man a Bart, I apologize not coming to your meetings for BTA Day,
You got your hands full.
but
That's right.
I'll be helping. I'll man the TOD table
Yeah, we, we,
like I
we
do.
mentioned that at the meeting. You received the minutes from that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And then Randy, would you be able to do the
Yeah.
canopy again? That's really
It's
helpful.
getting a little beat up, but I think it'll be okay one more time.
Okay.
You're welcome to it. I'll bring it.
Okay, great. And we have the awards selected, and I'll go ahead and it's not formally approved, but I'll go ahead and let you know who they are. Sharon Odegar is with she's been around for years, and
Native plants.
she had a stroke. So I don't know if she'll be able to attend, but she's very deserving. She actually helped plant the plants at Shangri-La. So I was really impressed with that, and she just has a long history. And then the other one,
She's been going to Texas Master Naturalist meetings, at least a couple of them
okay,
after her.
okay, well, good. And then we have Elizabeth Waddell, who is, and I would like, if you could, Bruce, to come up with a total of grant funds that we've received from Ederin Foundation. I think I'd like to mention that.
Okay.
She's one of your neighbors, isn't she, Bruce?
Huh?
Isn't she one of your neighbors?
Ex-neighbor. She moved to Fort Worth.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, but
So,
yeah, we can. I mean, that's in QuickBooks. It's Ed
yeah,
Arden, Edaren.
yeah. So but I think it's significant, and that's just a small
Yeah,
part.
because she's given money uh,
Yeah,
for the
art.
NRIB
Yeah,
and for the
and
FRS. She's given a lot of money. We had the capital campaign for the FRS.
oh, cool. Okay, so yeah, so we've got anyway, and that's just a portion of what she's done. So I think we have two good award winners. And then, so the TCQ update, everything seems to be okay. And as I said, I'm going to be writing a letter to them. So that's about all I have for today. Is there anything anybody wants to add or questions or?
I can have Lily, I can get her to send you a resume if you want.
Okay, that would be helpful. That'll be helpful. And I'll look through, last time I did this with Rice, I had a job description that I came up with. So all I have to do is just pull all this stuff again together and read the guidelines again and see what'll work. I mean, she won't be able to do all of it, but see what will fit. And then Dale could help get his voice isn't working too well, but Dale could help get her on the Google Drive. So she can access that.
Is Dale sick?
Yeah, I couldn't hear too well what was the matter, but yeah, he sounded terrible.
I've lost my voice.
Oh, you've been yelling too much?
He had a
No,
boat
I've been
today.
listening too much and hadn't used it, and it got rusty and fell off.
What did your voice?
Listening too much.
Oh, listen.
Oh gosh.
He was on the boat. He was on the boat with Sea Grant or Camp. What is it called, Dale? Camp Seaport or whatever today. Were you
Something
yelling
like
at the
that.
kids?
Yeah. I was just listening to the kids because I don't have much yell left.
I did notice something on the TOD website, and we had iNaturalist that would update when people used iNaturalist and they had a sighting, and it would link to our TOD website. And the last one that we had was 2021. So I don't know. I mean, it seems like we need to figure out how we can get this link going, or we need to remove that part of the TOD website. So
Who's Jeff Pittman still running? Who runs our website?
Yeah.
Jeff?
Jeff.
Yeah.
The way that iNaturalist works is when you make an observation, it records the location. If you're on the National Preserve, then it would record the location, and you could have it linked to the TOD website, but that's not automatic.
So I think, it could be whoever was doing the updates, it was linked and then they're not doing it anymore, but I think I'd like to look at that and get it to where we're getting fresh observations. I think that would be cool and important. 2021 just doesn't look good. So that's all I have, guys. And I guess anything else or okay. All right.
Mary Catherine, we just appreciate you staying on top of this. I don't envy you.
Well,
working on these past due reports and trying to get the money back.
Dealing with delinquent scientists.
I know. Well,
Yeah.
It's so important.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, it's so important. I'm reading, and it's easy reading, but it's Greta Thunberg's, I guess it's her speeches. So yeah, and it's just so important. It's a simple book, but it's just so important. And I don't know. It's nice to reflect on that and the significance of what's going on. So what we're doing is good. I wish we could do more. So thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll
Thank
see
you.
everybody Saturday, right? Is everybody going to be able to make it?
Is that
Mhm.
our meeting, our PTA meeting Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, should be able to.
Okay. Appreciate it.
All right, we'll see y'all Saturday.
Okay, thank you. Bruce, I have one question.
Okay.
Unless
right.
I can leave it here.
This is not related to TOD. I'm dying to share my new accordion. Do you want me, do you want me to play during dinner? Are we going to have dinner? Or are we not going to have dinner?
Uh,
Are we going to eat?
Saturday?
Yeah. Are we going to cut it short? Or are we going to eat?
Yeah, Johnny's gonna fix hamburgers. So you brought it one time, didn't you?
I did, and I could bring it again. I have a new instrument. I mean, it'd
Yeah.
be short while folks are eating. Is that okay?
Yeah, you've done that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Is
All
it
right.
Zydeco or what is it?
No, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might do folk music. I might do folk music. I don't know. I could do German music. I mean, that's just
Yeah.
Italian music. It just, but I think folk
Yeah.
music
I
might,
think what you did last time is you stayed in the classroom
right.
while people were eating and
Yeah, it'd
yeah,
be short and sweet.
because you don't want people like to visit, so you just don't want to
Yeah,
overwhelm their
exactly.
visiting.
Right. Right.
That's the only thing.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it worked out last time. I just thought I'd like to.
Yeah, no objections.
Okay. Thought I'd ask first. Crazy woman.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you. All right.
All right.
Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.